Great and beautiful morning and evening to you all, wherever you're joining me at this moment. Welcome to 464 edition of Invest Data Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. I will tell you that the global market, as we speak, has opened on a misdirection as no dollar inch up. Also, at the same time, as all eyes are still on the highly contested election in the month of November, and also the hike or another court for the month of November, being the last policy meeting for Fed in US. This is what is driving the market as we speak. To tell you, gold have hit another new high. Why stocks market or stocks have tumbled on a rise of what of gold price and that of what of the dollar. I'll tell you these are the things that is driving the market as we speak. But good news that all eyes are still on more earnings. These earnings will help most in Nigeria here. We're seeing earnings coming in in trickles. But I believe that as from next week you see the influx of numbers. But as we speak, the one I've released so far that hit market so far on Nigeria market NGS is an impressive number, even inside what if you expect at the end of the year. But I'll still tell you that as more results are expected, I'll tell you more than just up to 10% or less than 10% of the results I've seen in the market. But still, those numbers that came from the energy sector are impressive. We saw the one from the hotel, have the service sector, the one that came from the first result that came from the banking industry. It's also impressive. These are the things that is driving the market. These are the things that is driving the market as we speak. Market has sustained the momentum, a positive momentum for almost 3 days on Nigeria market as we speak now. Market is marginally flat. But let's talk on what's happening in the mature economy. Yes, I'll tell you that the Asia market has opened in the green. I will tell you this as a result of what investor expectation or position for to see the impact of the measure that is taken by Chinese government to kind of stimulate or kind of trigger growth and also high demand. These are things also driving that market over there that we're seeing that that Asia stocks are in green and most of the market around that region are not doing bad this hour. We're seeing that yes, more earnings are coming in that environment and that we're seeing that rally for almost 2 days continue in that domain. Hong Kong also has rally on a strong, a strong, public offer activities in that market. But this is a good news, like I've said earlier, as the government is also trying to inject one in US. That's what have changed a lot of expectation in that environment. But I have to tell you that all eyes are still on the rising, US Treasury bill, and also uncertainty that come with what with presidential election. This has kept investors in US a bit what to slow down in risk assets. But I believe that this highly contested presidential election was seen in the US. But I believe that at the end of the day, in the month of November, just less than 2 weeks, the election will also take place. And also don't forget that in the same month of November, we're going to see also another policy meeting to decide whether rate will be on increase or the rate of the cut will reduce. These are why consider there is a kind of a mixed market as we speak now across the globe. So Hong Kong stock, I said earlier, is the best performing market in that area at this moment. Positive sentiment has continued to boost the local local PIPO activities in that market. Why Chinese market, I've said earlier, have extended the gain after Beijing unveiled the stimulus measures taken to boost that environment. Don't forget that the Chinese or China is one of the highest importer of crude. And when you see positive number of government taking move, it shows that that also kind of trigger demand and also consumption of the industrial activities there. That also that's why we are seeing that crude oil price to be try to go up despite what is happening in the Middle East. And also as Israel have slowed down in retaliating or attacking the oil let's say refinery or the oil tanks or well whatever call it in Iraq, that has also have given a little stability or demand for those trading crude oil or commodity has also now to finance around that market, which is what is happening right away. But I'll tell you that there's no cause for alarm. This crude oil also have slowed down just marginally after kind of inching up yesterday. To speak now, we're seeing that there's a little slowdown in crude oil price. Probably that it will rebound. If you look at what is happening in India as we speak now, India is pointing to open on a negative on what we call a in the midst of profit taking and foreign capital outflow, also as earnings also saw some mixed numbers coming from that. But let's also put that market, in negative position. This Australia is open flat in that environment. But Japan market also look little no support for what for softer yen, which also slide on for almost a 3 day, 3 months low this week. These are the things that also investors are looking. So I believe that the People Congress also in this later this October will also shape and also give a clear direction what Chinese is also doing for the economy. It's what is happening also in the in Asia. But for Europe market, I see that Euro market is also open on a mixed direction. But I believe that inflows of numbers that will also support that market as we speak. But European market is still very, very mixed. Some of the indices in that region are in green, while some are also slightly in red. That's why I see a mixed opening in Europe. But also, if you look at what is happening in US right now, I think that stocks are really flattish, as to speak now in US at this hour, as investors digest also the big companies, or what we call the highly capitalized companies result have come, especially from the financial sector and the tech. These are the things also shaping the market. But I believe that more results are expected also to hit the market, and that's also shaping the market. With that additional corporate results coming this week, that will also shape that market. But I believe that the heavy tech stocks or companies that are really we can see that for Tuesday we're seeing looking up, but also we're going to see whether that trend will continue. We'll see recovery coming from after there was pullback in that index of another composite to start rebounding again. This volatility is what going to recommend, but I believe that the artificial intelligence and the chips market also have been kind of let's say mixed trend there right now, but results also straighten up there for investors. Don't forget that what happened in US as a way of trickling down to other markets of the world. That's why every investor want to look at what is happening in terms of policy, in terms of sentiment in US market, but as they also shaping what other market. As well as are still seeing that from the market to the all eyes are still on Tesla result or ahead this morning to see how it goes. But that was price also will also shape, knowing that Tesla has also rolling out some electric cars this recently, giant ones for tax and all. We'll see how it's going to go a long way to change the corporate number of this company. That also determine what investor will be getting. These are the things where all eyes are still to see how they are performed, able to compare, what is happening in that company and others in the same industry. Yes, I believe that also investors are also taking profit in some also stocks. We expect that as these results are coming, as investors trade the earnings season, that's going to shape the market. That's why I'm not surprised most of the market in a misdirection, up down today. Why some sectors are having a cool positioning right away. But I believe that at the end of US election and the coming Fed meeting, that also help to give a clear direction for the year 2025, because this is the last policy meeting for US, as also in Nigeria here. All eyes are still in the month of November. That will be the last for Nigeria Central Bank Monetary Policy Committee. What that will to shape the market. But I believe that the Q3 number that is coming across board is number that will guide design investors, the institutional investors, and also all to take decision. That's why, as a trader investor, keep your eyes on this company that are sustaining the trajectory of what an uptrend from first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter. We have seen it. So that is what you look at to see more coming as we wait to see more numbers. This remainder of this week, and also looking forward next week to see all these earnings. But today, our discussion will be on the earnings that are released so far, especially from the mortgage bank, including a lot of Unilever results. All these numbers are Q3 number. I'll tell that they point toward to stay, like I said earlier, the state of the companies, and they tell that Nigeria companies are not being badly, they are the quoted companies. Yes, if not that the FS has have put most of them on the tight corner. See, despite on predict direction of the economic policy of the government, and also what we are seeing today, most of the corporate managers in Nigeria have also really kind of stop the kind of weigh the storm, and at the same time that's trying to within the dynamic economy we are seeing the gloomy situation, still trying to to post numbers that are good to support shareholders by paying dividend. For me, it's a good one for the market. That's why I said for how long will the markets work kind of rally operate separate from what is happening in the economy, because the gloomy state of the economy is not reflected on the market as we speak. We can see that some sectors are putting numbers that are beyond what market expected because of our policy of the government one or the other. But I think it's time for the government to balance all the policy around. Yes, before we go to these numbers, as I mentioned, I want to see what is the state of the market right away because it is very, very important for us as a trader investor. Knowing what the market is doing right now will go a long way to give us an insight what investor should be doing. Knowing the right place to position. It's like market like this. This is a live market. You need to know what is happening in what direction you'll be looking at. That will help you also to know the state of the market. That's why look at what we call market data. For you to know exactly what is happening in the market as we speak. Yes, if you look at the market right away, yes, market opened the 99,000 mark again. This morning, market have opened flat up and down, but I speak now, market have moved up in the green again. Moving towards what towards a northward direction. Good one was seen Owando doing almost 87 naira right away. But let's continue with the market data. They were saying that the NGS Osha Index is reading 99,014.85, up by 122.27. Market is up by what? Up by 0.12% as we speak. Good one that market rate remained positive for having a 12 gainers against 9 losers as we speak. And if you look at the top losers, right, let's start from there. I think that Northern Nigeria Flour is leading, followed by C and Nihilism. Champion Brewing were not surprised profit taking. Since we look into the market, was saying stock rally for almost 4 days. That's more than 40% profit taking on that stock. Is not surprised. But I think the Universal Insurance also on the red and FTN Cocoa. These are the stocks that are also on the southward direction. But looking at stocks that are moving northward, that are the top 5 gainers, we see that Regency Assurance is leading by 9.6%, followed by ABB Building Society also up by 7.6%, followed by Owando at 6. Owando is doing, like I said earlier, 87 right now, up by 5 naira 50 kobo, followed by Honeywell Flour also 2.7 at 4 naira 50 kobo, and the Custodian Investment up by what 2.5, trading at 12 naira 30 kobo. This is the state of the market. Finally, what is the volume in the market now? I want to see that the volume is being led by volume chart is being led by what? Nigeria Brewing traded about 31.7 million shares, followed by UBA at 11.2 million shares at this hour. One that traded what 7.73 million shares as we speak, and followed by Sterling NG, which is a Sterling Bank group now. They traded 5.1 million shares, and Access Corp at 5 naira 5 kobo, at 20 naira 5 kobo for Access Corp traded at 3.6 million shares as we speak. Here, this is the state of the market. Before I go look at what the numbers I've said, let's start from the one that's odd, that's not one of the mortgage bank. If you look at the numbers that were released to the market from especially the one that emanated from Unilever Nigeria, I'll tell you that this is a good start. The top lines were in good shape. To tell that yes, this company is not doing bad, but we need to see this number. Is it a clue that tell you that all is well for the consumer goods industry? I'll tell you no. But if you look at the numbers starting from the third quarter, which is from June to September, you can see the performance here for the company. For me, it's not a bad one. You can see that it moved from 25.86 billion to 39.94 billion. Good one at the end of the day. But you look at other incomes for intro compare what is other. You can see, I don't want to look at the selling and the disposable expenses. You can see that it's also on the high side because of what it reflects also the cost of living in Nigeria today. But despite all this, I think that also there's also impediment right back for this for other and stable, which also you can see high it is about 8 something billion. For good things that we're seeing that sorry, not that is a marketing and expenditure and administrative expenditure that's about 8 billion. Sorry for that. But I see that the impairment right back also can also have impacted also on the results for the last quarter. Then if you go back and see the profit after tax for the period, which is the profit for the period, you can see that it moved from a negative of 1 billion or even 1 billion to almost 0. That is huge, almost 5 billion. At the end of the day, I see that the earning per share improved from 59 kobo to 1 naira 14 kobo. This is for what? For the 3 months. But let's quickly look at the 9 months. That means for January towards September to see performance. For me, say that this is what is expected in that industry. If not the government policy that threw most of them to negative because of all FS loss. That those that has a borrow money from their parent country and also those that are running on a huge foreign loan. But for what we're saying, the result of Unilever as improvement in the result, it shows that they are less demanding on their parent country for either for loan and also that's how to are the result. You can see that the return or the bounce back from a loss position shows that yes, there's stability returning back to the company. For me, it's a good news for them. If you look at the third, the full year, you can see that it moved from 71.21 billion to 103.85 billion, which is huge. And you can see at the end of the day, if you look at other income, you can see all of what has happened there for the result from 93 million to 163 million. That's a good one. And also look at another guy that finance income. It's still that, like I said, one of the class I would have said that most there are some companies that also trade all these treasury bills we are seeing, all these quoted companies that's also making money from the finance income. You can see that it moved from 7 point. So this also part of what impacted the bottom line at the end of the day. Even at the finance costs also remain yes, inch up to reflect what is happening, which you can see there. But at the end of the day, the net finance income is also high from 2.7 to what 3.83. 3.8 for me is a good one for the company. At the end of the day, you can see that the task also there was a decline in task. Yes, fine, you can say so. The decline, but we finally look at what is accruing to investor. That is most important thing. Profit after tax. Probably we can see that it moved from about 1.6 1.67 billion to 11 billion. This alone was so huge that you can see reflecting on what on the earning per share at the end of the day. We saw a movement from 1 naira 30 to 1 naira 92 kobo. This is very good, I will tell you. And this is a point that this for third quarter. On this note, we can point that confidently that Unilever will post nothing less than 2 naira 60 to 270 at the end of the day. If that happens, dividend of 4 naira or even 150 is possible, knowing that this is a foreign company also that will have major player in it. For me, if you all go back to see the profit, they all call it the cash flow, which is very important to me, and also for us to see continuity. If you look at the cash flow, operating cash flow for this company, for the period analysis, you can see 2023 and 2024. Yes, the cash flow, the net cash flow utilized or generated from operating activity, you can see there's a decline here, also in negative red. If you go back and see that, yes, you can see the drop from the cash generated from operation, but also for the period, you can see about a drop from 8.6 billion to what about 1.42 billion. At the end of the day, you can see negative for the net. Yes, this is the forward seeing them to say it's going to continue, but that's why I say you must look at the cash flow, because when a company is having a positive end that is looking up, if cash flow is not looking in that direction, it's a matter of time. But now let's wait and see, because we're seeing that a good number on the profit and loss account, while cash flow was negative close forward for the period. Let's wait and see what the final quarter will look like. Yes, because of our time, let's quickly go to let's look at the first result here. We're looking at Infinity Trust Mortgage Bank. Yes, I will tell you also this also into small. These are small cap. Yes, we look at them. They are not too big, but I'll tell you there's consistency in their performance, and this is a reflection of what we expect from the banking sector, which UB has given us insight already. But if you look at the turnover or gross earning for this Infinity Trust Mortgage Bank, despite that the price has remained stable at 7 naira, and the movement was stopped, but since then most people were put there. Even the vote to change the price is not there. At the most time, you can see that it's unfair. Nobody is speaking. But you can look at it that you have to know the kind of stock you invest and also know when to. That's why timing is very, very key in any market. Don't be carried with an uptrend. Know when to exit. But at times, if you want to wait to see the bottom pot or the bottom of the pot, you must hook. Those that wanted to buy more at the peak, I see. But those that enter early and exit before that got to 7 naira, they made their money. But look at another result is good. It's a sign that yes, those are waiting that they get no value for their time. You can see that the turnover or gross moved from 1.96 billion to 3.06 billion. For me, it's a huge one, which is a good one for. And also, if you look at the interest and similar income, I see great movement from 1.68 billion to 2.4. For me, it's a good one at the end of the day, and it shows that how prudent the company is also running. You can see also the what we call the net fee and commission also improved from 70.8 million to 85 or something million. For me, it's not a bad one. But at the end of the day, we're looking at what is the profit after tax. We have seen all sorts of income, operating income and all those stuff. Other incomes coming from the bank other incomes move from 200 and something million to 512.4 million naira. These are the things that are also important. At the end of the day, you can see there's a clear movement. Profit after tax from what 781.57 million to 1 billion, 1.3 billion. For me, it's a big one. Almost many percent, we say more than 50 to 80% is a strong one for the company. At the end of the day, what is the bottom line? Who the investors are looking at earning per share. Earning per share improved from 2 naira, 24 kobo to what to 41 kobo. It's a good one for for third quarter. You can forecast easily here at this point 60 kobo for this company, and that also will kind of improve their payment. You might see something like 20 kobo, but 20 kobo dividend for so like selling for 17 naira, for 7 naira, sorry. You can think twice and see what you have made. That's why money management also very, very important when it's investing. What is the return and what is the price? The yield is very, very key. Yes, because of our time, let's quickly look at the living trust also mortgage. In that direction that we have seen, or the same direction we have seen in Infinity, also we have seen that also happening in the in the result of living trust mortgage too. We saw that the gross earning for the period also improved. But look at here January to September and January to September, I can see that improvement from 1.96 billion to another 2.74 billion. You can see there's also an improvement in this regard. If you check down here, the same also improvement in this also interest income. That is not disputed because of what an environment where we are seeing high interest rates. These companies that will benefit from insurance and other financial like banks and also another thing like UCAP will in them. Also, the life of custodian and custodian investment and others. We can see that reflecting on their results. Here you can see clearly on this result that you can see playing out. Interest income has improved. Also, we are seeing that even here you can see that the fees and commission also drop here. You can see from 78.5 million to 60. There's a drop here. But at the end of the day, you can see that other operating income also improved. Look at it here, number 4. Other operating income also improved from 249.25 million to 409.8 million. This is huge also for the period. At the end of the day, we need to also look. This is very, very important. What is the profit after tax? Is key. That is what every analyst, every investor want to see. What's the profit after tax for this period? Here you can see that profit after tax moved from 521.34 million to okay, that is profit before tax. Profit after tax to total income. Total comprehensive income can see also move from 521 to 751 million. This also good. We can see that also 10 kobo earning per share, to 15 kobo earning per share at the end of the day. But I tell you, these are good numbers that will support the price of the stocks if market continue to look at these numbers and also react accordingly. But because of our time, we look at what is the market doing, going back to the chart. I will tell you that if looking at the chart here now, you can even see that yes, that the market is also not doing badly. For three days now, you can see the market has been in uptrend, and even market has broken out another resistance level recently. Let's set now to do that again. Once we have seen that you can see that the market is trending up here. Looking at this chart, let me take this line here. If you take the line from here up, let's take it. This is an uptrend. Even though you want to cut it off here to take it here, touching almost 30 points now. An uptrend and market is above it. That is a strong market for you. It will say, look at it. This is an uptrend we're seeing already. But you can see for 3 days now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, market is in green. And don't forget that this is another resistance level. Once market is able to break it today, I think the market has tested crossed the 99,000 mark again. Will it be sustained? If it crossed and we see market crossing 100,000, we're seeing another trend coming gradually to the market. I'll tell you, this is an off market. We're seeing a positive momentum in the market as we speak now, looking at the chart. But here, only that the volume we're seeing right now is still very relatively small. At the end of the day, we'll know. But we're seeing an improved movement, volume going up. And that's when I discussed about the power of volume and momentum in this class. About on Monday, you can see it playing out right away as we speak. You can see the market trending up. This is what on a 1 day chart. We can quickly take it at 1 hour chart to see what the market is doing. On 1 hour chart, you can see that market, as you know, even as the market opened this morning, that remained in the green. And 1 hour for market, you can see that trend. For me, it's a good one, and above, the trend line is positive for the market. Yes, let's quickly call other indicators so that it also help us to do analysis as to speak. Because we want to look at other stuff that are also on the beginner chart that we can take a decision before we call it a day. MACD, want to look at it, what it's saying, look at our money flow. Don't forget, it's very, very important for us. What is money flow saying, and also our moving average exponential. Let's look at this back to our C line, which is still, yes, you can see that market is above the C line, strong one. MACD is positive, and also money flow is already reading what? Reading the 78, 79. This is almost 80. For me, this is a good strong market as we speak. At least for 1 hour chart. And quickly look at the other time frame. Let's look at the 2 hour chart. What is it saying? Strong market for 2 hours chart. You can see along. You can see also MACD. Almost, for me, it's a good one. Finally, for the index, look at the 4 hour chart. To call it a 4 hour chart, you can see how sharp it is. Also within a 71. For me, it's a good one. But we look at some stocks that are making the top movement right away. Let's quickly look at the life of Owando and Custodian Investment, and the Honeywell. Can look at them together because of our time. Let's look at what the market is doing here now. Yes, if you look at this, the market. Oh, sorry. No, I'm still leaving it so that you can see it very sharp. You can see that Owando is having a strong momentum, very powerful momentum. I will speak now. You can see it up here. It has touched 70, as I said, 87 to speak now. I see that it's around around 85, 83. You can see the movement. I see that the stock is still very, very strong. Positive MACD, money flow is really almost 81 on 4 hours. So quickly look at the day chart for the stock. Because you can see also very strong on 1 hour chart for Owando. Owando is, you can see it here, positive. You can see when people are above the T-line. And even though I tell you that Owando, yes, their corporate governance might be poor, but one thing that's sure that if you're in Owando, I'll tell you, don't panic. Whether Owando will not hit the market today or not. If you don't hit the market, I put back opportunity for you to upgrade and buy more if you're not opportunity for you to enter. But definitely that before the end of the year, you should want to trade in above 100 or 150 at the end of the day. That means it's time for you to buy. And if the results come today, that will add more strength, a strong momentum faster as expected into the stock. That means if you're in a Owando stock, you don't need to panic, rather you can buy more. Yes, we are not buying a Owando for trade dividend or dividend. Owandos have been on momentum investing, and that continue. Stock that do above 10 million shares a daily basis is stock that you should keep your eyes on it. Like I said, volume is key, and when you see volume, something is about to happen, and that volume continues to reflect in the stock. As we can see at this hour on 1 hour, so I can see the volume. This is strong volume here. Money flow is reading. The money flow is reading as to speak 992. We should have fun is entering the stock. I'm not surprised seeing the stock crossing 100 naira before mid of the world of November. Yes, let's quickly move to what is happening in Honeywell. What is happening in Honeywell is very, very important to know that. Let's go to what is happening in Honeywell. That Honeywell give us also an insight what to do. Already our time is fast spent. But you can look at Honeywell chart now. You can see where the chart now is in green, that open in the green. This 1 hour can see that you can see on the green as we speak. You can see that money flow MACD is turning. Once the blue one cross the red one, confirm a blue one, but see the histogram here, you can see that it's also ascending up. You can see the way it's trainers is shrinking here, going up. You can see that an uptrend once it cross one, and money flow is below 20 at 50 points. They're around 47, but I believe that this for 1 hour chart, and on the day chart, you can see that also we're expected to weaken up. It's almost crossing now. That's why I said show your position. Start is staying above the trend line. I see that trading slightly above the trend line because of the gain you are seeing today. Now you should keep your fingers crossed and also hold your position as all eyes are on more earnings. These earnings will give us the state of company on the exchange, despite what is happening in the economy. This company have shown resilient and also consistency in their performance, especially those in service sector have done well. Apart from all those that are without the management issue, but in terms of the narrative of service company on the exchange in the economy, because of government policy, most of them are enjoying positive forward influence of the government, especially from the financial sector. of others because of the doggedness of their managers who are seeing it reflecting on their numbers. On this note, I'll say thank you. See you on Friday, hopefully by God's grace. Bye.